Hello, my dear water signs. How are you all? Hello, Scorpio. Hello, Cancer. Hello, Pisces. I hope that you're all well. This is Kathy from Divine Debut, bringing you your elemental love reading for the month of September of 2023. Let's get into it and see what is showing up for you in the month of September. My goodness, that was quick. Thank you, Spirit. Leo shows up in the Strength card. So Leo is very significant for you in the month of September, obviously. You may be dealing with a Leo individual. It is about a Venus retrograding, Venus, the goddess of love and prosperity and pleasures. Venus has been retrograding in Leo, so maybe as she's going to turn direct this month, early in the month of September, you will have the revelations of what's going on in matters of love. So we've got the Strength card, which speaks to confidence, taking leadership. It's matters to do with the heart. The Strength card does speak to trust as well, trusting in your higher self and your abilities, feeling confident that there will be love in your life, or that you can trust another person if you're connecting with someone, if you're already dealing with someone. For those of you that are single, this could be a dynamic Leo entering your life as Venus opens up a brand new cycle. So let's see what's going on. This card is also saying that you need to be patient, and you need to also know that you are worthy of a very strong, could be a very intimate connection as well. Yeah. Now, Leo speaks to the heart, so matters pertaining to heart. Let's see what's going on for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, dear Spirit, for the earth element in the month of September. As we're in retrogrades, Mercury's retrograde in the sign of Virgo as well. So past situations and people returning from the past. Let's see what's going on. Water signs, the water element, please, Spirit. Now, we do the individual love readings on Patreon on tier 1. So if you're interested in getting all the signs, join us on tier 1. It's the cost of buying me a cup of coffee, let's say, and you even get to go into a draw for a free tarot reading. And we take 3 winners every month. So let's see what's going on for water, the water element. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. We've got Page of Swords. Now, this is a messenger. This is a message of truth, Gemini energy. The messenger brings you some truth, which could be very much about clarity. You know, the Page of Swords could also be challenging thoughts or perception or conversation. Now, this could also be someone that's spying on you from the internet, on social media, checking out your social media. Okay, but this is also, because it's Gemini energy, it could speak to decisions after some form of communication or truth. Let's see what's going on. I don't know if you're dealing with a Gemini, someone who could be a student, someone that's very logical usually. For some of you, this could be someone that is not acting in a logical way, or someone that, this could even be you having difficulty in making a decision. You know, Geminis, the twins, sometimes they have difficulties in making up their mind, and Mercury's retrograde the first half of the month. So expect things to return from the past, and it's all about communication and perception and learning. The distant past, King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Could be an entrepreneur, could be someone that's coming through as very sexual. Yes, this could be this could also be Scorpio energy. Not only could it be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, I do see King of Wands as very sexual, very he knows what he wants, he creates the situation for himself, He could be quite egotistical as well, I'm going to say. Very flirty, very out there, very playful as well. Someone maybe who you're dealing with, maybe you're hoping to manifest this person. Let's see what's going on in the recent past. We've got a Ten of Swords. Goodness me. Ten of Swords is a betrayal. It is an ending of the darkness. It's an ending of the wounding, the pain, the challenges where communication or perception is concerned. Things being kept or hidden from you, which felt like a betrayal. Right? Ten of Swords does turn into an ace. So maybe there's been some clarity, or you've been more about communicating things about things that have been hidden, things pertaining to deception and betrayal and all these things. So in the recent past, it hasn't been easy for my water element. I can see that. But they say that this is the end of the suffering. So let's see what's crowning your reading. Seven of Cups, which can speak to confusion, but I do feel that with a Page of Swords, the confusion will be released. Remember, Seven of Cups can also be the Pisces energy. Pisces can speak to escapism or unconditional love. Seven of Cups can also speak to someone that is drinking a little bit more or turning to some form of medicine to heal this pain, this wounding here, this betrayal, to get over this betrayal. And I do see, I mean, both cards can speak to betrayal and distrust and illusion, right? But on the up and up, the Seven of Cups can also speak to many choices or many possibilities, many doors opening. Let's take the possible outcome card and see what's going on. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, so another 10. So fated changes going on here. Now, Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune, being a 10, speaks to a restart, but possibly ending a cycle. Some of you could possibly be dealing with someone that could be a foreigner, because Jupiter does speak to foreign places. This could be a Sagittarian individual. Long distance, dealing with someone through social media. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of justice, truth. It could speak to divine timing and coupling up, but it can also speak to separation, right? But this is you clearing out the garbage, the deception, the lack of understanding. And of course, with the Seven of Cups, again being Pisces, we know Jupiter rules Sag, but also Pisces. So I'm wondering if, because we've got a full moon at the last day of August in Pisces, so there is a possibility that we get the truth after the illusion. There is also a possibility that what we've dreamed of, hoped for, could be communicated, could be what you visualized is now possibly coming in. Remember, the Wheel of Fortune brings luck, expansion, and growth. Right, and we do see after the Ten of Swords, the wheel, I would say, is turning up, because this would be the wheel turning down in the recent past. So now it's all about change. Let's see what's at the bottom. And we've got the Chariot. So this could be a house move. This could be moving long distance, migration, moving towards moving towards a person that could be physically at a distance, the ending of the hardship. It's been hard, I can see that. As I said, it turns into the Ace of Swords. Here is the Ace of Swords in the hands of the Page of Swords, which is a messenger. Now, the Chariot speaks to transition, change, having decided, making up your mind and moving forward, moving towards victory. The sky's the limit here, I'm going to say. As I see you charging ahead, this, as I said, this is Cancer. And Cancer can speak to the home, your personal life, the past, anything to do with your family, or, Cancer is the moon. And the moon also speaks to our emotions, remember. Let's see what the Chariot is sitting on. And we do see a new moon here as well. Now, in the month of September, we're having a new moon in Virgo. A new moon in Virgo, and that's happening mid-September as Mercury is going to turn direct as well. Something is being birthed. There's change. Remember, Mercury also is short distance. Jupiter is long distance travel. So for some of you, it will be different. For others, it will be, moving in your environment or whatever obstacles anyway you've had. It's like Spirit is putting you in the driver's seat and saying, charge forward, move forward. There's change here. And we've got a King of Swords here. I'm wondering if some of you are not leaving behind an air sign. This could also possibly speak to, because the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, we've got the Ten of Swords here. So it could be an Aquarius, could be a Gemini, some form of a betrayal or a difficult ending of a cycle finishing up. Now, I don't know if you're leaving this King of Wands because there was betrayal, and you're seeking advice, or you're connecting with a King of Swords, someone that would be more truthful. This could also be someone that you're seeking advice from. This could be a possible new connection, I'm going to say as well. Three of Wands. So looking out onto the horizon, turning your back, having made a decision and going for what it is that you desire. Now, this could also be another energy of your energy at this time, that you're seeing things more clearly, and that's why you're charging forward. So it will be different for each of you. Let's see what else is going on. What is the advice? For my beautiful water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, dear Spirit. What's going on in the love life of my water element in the month of September? What is the advice, please, Spirit? We've got Between Worlds, and it's in the reverse. Now, the earth element also got this card. Was it the earth element? No, it was not, sorry. It was in the Twin Flame Soulmate reading, and it's titled, Baby Come Back. So you may want to check that out. It's uploading as I'm doing your reading, and today is the 23rd of August. So check this Twin Flame Soulmate reading. It may speak to you. Let's see what the reversed number 3, Between Worlds, means. So we will read the upright message as well as the reverse message. So in the upright, this says, this is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. So Spirit is saying, take your time. Let's read the reverse message. Be mindful of your expectations. This is not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what Spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. So for me, a reverse card says that ahead of you, this is ahead of you, so you'll be in between worlds in the near future. Because since it's a 3, it goes back to the 2. And twos speak to, remember, coupling up, but also separating. Twos speak to choices as well. And number 2 is the yin energy, which is nurturing, loving, compassion. It's more about magnetizing, drawing in the love more so than pushing outwards. Now you are yin energy. Water signs are recessive. So maybe you're on the verge of needing to make a decision. Possibly. Could be. Anyway, let's see what's going on in the love life of my water element. Dear Spirit, what's going on? Let's take the Lenormand. We've got the Lily, and the Lily speaks to a past connection or a spiritual connection, but also an ethical one. So I did speak of sexuality because it is a card of sex and intimacy as well. And I feel that where there's been no ethical connection and you've been connecting only with someone that was more sexually driven, and that's a very sexual card as well. It's like you're on the fence about what's going on with your person, I feel. So the lily is an open wound. It is Chiron in Virgo. So maybe you're looking at the health of a certain connection. We've got the dog, which speaks to loyalty and friendship. And there, see, we've got the mice. And the mice speaks to an injustice, third parties, worry, someone doing you an injustice where you were maybe loyal. There is betrayal and deception here in third parties. Now, there could be gossip as well. For some of you, this could be a third party situation, a love affair we've got the mice there, and the mice is like something's eating at you. There's deficiency, there's low vibrational energies which need to go through a purification process. Let's see what else we've got on the mice. We've got the book, so someone being very secretive, very deceptive. The book is a closed book. It brings up the Piscean energy. Now, the book is Neptune in Pisces, which could speak to great illusion, right? Because the book speaks to secrets. It can speak to knowledge and information and being educated or learning something. We've got the student here as well. So I'm wondering if some of you are not connecting to someone who is a teacher in your life, someone maybe that you look up to. And that King of Swords could be a teacher, could be someone that's quite intelligent. You may be dealing with two people. Let's not cross that out because we do have a fire sign. We did see an air sign. We'll take another layer here, but there's some lesson here, and there's also some secret knowledge that will possibly be revealed. Why am I saying that? Because of the Page of Swords, that's clearing the deception of the Seven of Cups, which is like a cloud. Things are in a cloud. They're very clouded for you. And Jupiter brings the truth. He brings the wisdom and the light, and therefore the change. It is a card of justice. Let's see what's at the bottom. And we've got the ship. So Jupiter brings you transition, abundance, opportunities, change. This is a departure or a travel opportunity to travel. You're on a new adventure, a new journey, possibly also traveling over distance, right? It's like we see Venus here, Venus being rebirthed, and there are opportunities here. Number 20 is like a second chance. It was the 20-degree Venus star point that was formed. Venus connected with the sun only, in the month of August. And It's like having second chances, maybe. Something important is going on with a Leo, or with the Leo part of your chart, my dear water signs. But we see happiness here. This has got to do with someone's reputation. I mean, the garden is a very happy card usually. And it also speaks to someone's reputation or teamwork, or someone that you're connecting with that's well known in their community. It's like you're on a new journey. You're transitioning towards change and happiness. I feel that you've already gone possibly through the lesson, or some of you are still going through it. The ship, remember, it is an energy of movement and transition and change. Yes, the waters can be a little bit choppy, a very emotional month. Some of you are still working through that, but it's as though at the end of the month, Spirit says the lesson has been learned. The book is closed. It's like an ending of a cycle again. Because when the book is open, it's like you're learning. And again, the teacher comes through Jupiter. I don't know what this means for you. We've got Jupiter and Gemini. So we've got the student and the teacher. Maybe you're swapping roles with someone, right? Sorry, just getting some water. Let's get some more clarity. What's going on with the fortune-telling cards? The Fin de Sickle Kipper for my beautiful water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Now, as I said, we're having a full moon in Pisces, and that's going to be right on Saturn. So something that, because we all have Pisces somewhere in our chart, right? But especially for Pisces, this is important. There's a completion, a full moon, and it's a super blue moon. It's very rare. So something that's very rare is going to happen. So something that we've envisioned, hoped for, dreamed of. Saturn is there. Saturn is the rewards, but he can always say as well that it's not the time, it's not the right time as of yet. The Lord of timing and karma, right? He says when, and this is a card of divine timing. I'm wondering if it's not talking about the Sagittarian season, or in October. We are coming up to eclipses in October. What's going on for water signs? We've got the family room, and at number 21, this is your personal life, a personal place. This is where you go and you just let your hair down. This is your personal space, the family room. And what I get from this card, because it's a 21 is the world card. It's like you're sort of heeding a call that your family room, or the place that you desire to be in, which you would call home, is at a physical distance. Or there's a major karmic cycle ending in your personal life. We've got the Thief. So maybe someone was not trustworthy here. Someone that you thought was loyal. Someone that you thought was your best friend. I get a great deception here. And there's an official decision here, and there is the King of Swords. Someone who wears a uniform. Doesn't mean that the King of Swords is the thief. It may not be the King of Swords. It could be this King of Wands. Now, on another level, some of you may have met someone in the past that you feel very connected with, and therefore there's a betrayal towards a King of Swords. It could go either way. Remember, it's a 22, and it speaks to a decision, a portal that is opening up. What is this official person? Because this could be someone having dealings with the law, getting caught out in the act, because there's something going on here in the recent past. So this is a decision, but it's hesitation in separating, but it also opens up new opportunities for you. And again, it speaks to travel. Let's take one more card. We've got the marriage. The marriage card. And we've got the card of despair. And there's the dog. The dog, which also seems to be upset. He feels the energy of his owner. What is this despair about? And poverty. Maybe financial issues have played a part in your love life, but this is also feeling left out in the cold. Someone is feeling that they've been betrayed. Now, this is an official decision. Okay, this could be possible separation and divorce from a marriage, yes. Or someone is officially deciding. They do have opportunities, and they're officially deciding to leave one commitment and move towards another, because maybe a past commitment was very unhealthy, quite toxic, very deceitful, so on and so forth. So let's see what's going on. What's going on here? What is this Page of Swords? In the now. We've got a King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Scorpio would be more the energy of the King of Cups, but doesn't have to be. This could be openness pertaining to emotional situations. As we know, the King of Cups is usually someone that's quite sacrificing. Now, I don't know. He could be someone who emotionally has betrayed you because he's next to the Ten of Swords. But because he's also next to the Wheel of Fate, he could be someone that fate is bringing in for you. Let's look at the King of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This could be someone that's in another connection that you got yourself tied into. Someone who may have another partner, let's say. And that's where the betrayal was. Let's look at that Ten of Swords. And we've got the Knight of Swords. So this speaks to fights, legalities. After a betrayal, an official decision is made. Look at the Knight of Swords. He's going straight for the official decision, or towards a decision, right? So a lot to do with perception, words, lies, and legalities recently in the past. What's that about? What is that Seven of Cups about, dear Spirit? What's the Seven of Cups about, which is crowning here? We've got the Six of Swords. So a transition opens up many doors. Or leaving anyone that was deceptive behind will open more doors. Let's have a look at that Chariot, which is the general energy. And we've got someone that's single and moving forward. Someone who needs to know their worth. Someone who needs to trust in their abilities to stand tall, stand strong. Now, the Nine of Pentacles in the Witch's Tarot, she's pregnant, so she does sort of... She's got that Empress quality about her. Someone that's financially in an okay position, but feeling solitude or needing to stand independently, make the necessary changes. It's like something is already growing. Something is already, it's been planted, right? The pregnancy, the creation has happened already. And this brings victory. This speaks to victory. Wow. And there is a possibility for another commitment, just like I said with the High Priest. Someone who's got a choice. This could also be someone that's letting go of a marriage, or letting go of traditions, or maybe even connecting with someone that comes from a different religion, different traditional background, different traditions. Very Aquarian, doing things differently. Even though we've got Cancer and Taurus here, which are about Cancer and Taurus. It's about self-worth, and things to do with the past. It's like the past is returning and there are choices. The keys also speak to open wounds, but also resolutions. Let's look at that Wheel of Fate. Because some of you are stuck in between two worlds or in between two people. But it was in the reverse. For some of you, you're getting unstuck, and for others of you, the change, so being in between, in the transition is ahead of you. What is the Wheel of Fate, the divine timing bringing? We've got Temperance, which again, divine timing. This is Archangel Michael saying, you will heal. Okay, this is Spirit saying that there's an alchemy going on, right? You will find your balance. The promise is here from Spirit. And the High Priestess, wow. Pisces, Virgo energy. We've got the High Priest and the High Priestess. So some of you are connecting with a foreigner. Possibly this is a spiritual connection, a secretive connection. Some of you may also have been the third party, the third person. It's like you're leaving some sort of a betrayal such as this, and you've gone through a lot of wounding, a lot of pain. And you know, full moons is when things that have been hidden will be shown to us. They can be difficult. This could be a difficult awakening for some of you. But there is also an offer on the table. Some of you, of course, could be mothers or potential mothers or fathers. Page of Cups could be an apology, but can also be an unexpected love message or invitation coming through. This could also be a child of the King of Cups, possibly. You know, because the High Priestess is very similar to the Queen of Cups. Very strong intuitive energies here. And the High Priestess, again, she has that higher knowing, right? And she's very powerful. She's very much about wisdom. We've got three major arcana cards in your near future. So in the month of September, possibly also going into the 10th month, so October, you need to trust your intuition, right? Remember, the High Priestess is a 2, and Temperance speaks to balance. So you will come into balance. There is an offer on the table here. Let's see where you will be emotionally pertaining to your psyche in the month of September, things that are hidden. Let's put these aside because I need the room. Beneath that is the 5 of Swords. So other people involved, competition, internal conflict, external conflicts, harsh words, legalities, fights. My goodness, some of you are going through an awakening, a spiritual awakening after this stuff here that's happened in the past. Let's see where you are emotionally. And you may be conscious or unconscious of where you are. We shall see. We've got balancing the scales, and this is Libra. Remember that Libra is where the South Node is. So some of you could be shedding or letting go of an air sign where there was no equality, no equilibrium. But this is also like Justice. So Justice, hoping to bring you balance. So we're just talking about balance. Yeah. We've got a pause, needing to see things. This is like Piscean energy again, needing to see things from a higher perspective. This is like Spirit is saying surrender, let go, and try and see things from a different viewpoint. This may take a little bit of time where you're finding your balance, your footing. Remember, Pisces can also speak to love affairs. It's the 12th house. Some of you are shedding and letting go of a karmic partner. Someone that you sacrificed a lot for, maybe. Yep, you're working through your grief. Someone's been taken as the victim. There's victimhood here. There's misery. There's the miser. Remember the cards here, the despair and the poverty. and the courthouse. Some of you need to really get out of an unhealthy, negative situation. You need to know your worth. You are capable and you are worthy of having a trusting, equal relationship. And nostalgia. So there's an opportunity for someone to return from your past. Could be this King of Cups. Could be. Now you had 3 kings. You had an air sign, a water sign, and a fire sign. I do believe here that the fire sign was more about the betrayal. I feel you're mostly connecting to a water sign. Now, of course, the King of Cups could be just someone because he's sitting on the Page of Swords. If you're dealing with a Gemini, let's say, they could be showing up as more open-hearted at this time. Remember, Gemini is a student. Maybe you went to school together. There is nostalgia. It's like revisiting the past. And there's trust in this card. Let's see what's at the bottom. Patience. Patience that something is changing for you. Summer and Leo, or the Venus star point, or the Venus retrograde in Leo. Be patient. Your summer is promised for you. Summer means happiness, clarity, healing, right? 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords. You're needing to get over a betrayal. Wow, and the King of Swords is King of Swords, and then the 4 of Swords, and the Hermit. So someone who may be advising you, someone that's good with the details, someone that's helping you clear your mind, helping you heal. I don't know. Of course, the situation will be different for each of you. We've got a 3 with the marriage. We've got a 3 on the ship. So lots of 2s and moving towards the 3. The 3 is more about expansion and growth. The 2 is decision. And we've got another 3 where you're in between worlds. So pay attention to the 2nd and 3rd of the month of September. Yeah. Let's take some love messages here because they may speak to you, they may be thoughts, they may be perceptions, some sort of an awakening, or words that have been shared between you and another person. Maybe someone that's going to come in and share these messages with you. We've got beautiful cards in the outcome, so do not stress out. You've got a King of Cups here. In the now, someone that's ready to offer their cup to you. Let's see what's going on. I don't need your love no more. This seems like someone that's got a very strong ego. This would be, I would say, the King of Wands, possibly the King of Swords. Mainly for me, it's the King of Wands, I would say. I was wrong to doubt your love, babe. I apologize. I hate you. And we've got 2 jokers in this deck. One is I love you and the other one is I hate. Remember, love and hate are two very similar emotions, where from love to hate, it just can turn just in a moment, right? If not with you, then no one. Let's elope. Let's try again. I love you. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. I will go with my gut. I've got no choice. I know we're meant to be. You're the one for me. You've got 2 aces here. You will always be in my heart. I can never or will ever forget you. I want you back, do you? Someone wants to return. And our love affair still haunts me. I want to marry you. I want to share my life with you. So there's a potential for something long-term for sure, because we've also got the marriage card here. So a very, very important month, it looks like, my dear water signs. Really, really important month with lots of challenging energies as well. a lot of hate because of betrayal and injustices that have been made. You know what they say? To overcome an old love, you need to have a new love to take their place. So let's see what's going on for my water signs, please, Spirit, with the Love Oracle, and close up this reading. We've got the successful marriage or a passionate love. Now it's the Ten of Cups. It's the Ten of Cups, and I'm not reading reversals here, so this may be the unsuccessful marriage and the betrayal. That's why there is an ending to a possible long-term or marriage. Now we've got the Two of Cups, which would be, this is an agreement, right? This is connecting with someone new. It's like at the first stages, because we go from the Ten of Cups to the Two of Cups. And we've got the Queen, the Empress here, so the Divine Feminine, which speaks to nurturing love, motherly love, feminine love. It's, of course, it's the yin energy. Now she is the Empress, and the Empress does speak to love and manifestation. But remember, the Empress needs to be a little bit patient. Let's take one more on the Empress. And we've got the Seven of Wands. It's like someone will be given an opportunity, and I feel that it's the Divine Feminine. So it's the weaker of the two, because see here, there's competition. We've got the fox and the rooster. The fox wants to eat the chickens, but the rooster is protecting his pen. Now the fox is exhausted, so the secrecy, the thief is exhausted. So someone, the weaker person has got the higher ground. It's the Seven of Wands. So there will be a call to action, right? Because this speaks to challenges, but also opportunities, and a call to action, okay? And it asks for a lot of fine-tuning, because you've got obstacles. You need to collaborate. You need to work with. You need to trust in your higher self. Look at the resonance here. You need to be able to trust and work with another person, right? And that other person may also be a soulmate, which enters, because this is my soulmate card. It's like the Six of Cups. Friendships, children, and the past. The nostalgia card comes up here, and you've still got obstacles here, but you're willing to collaborate, right? And there's potential for newness here. With the Four of Wands, it's the Four of Wands, and we've got the bouquet. So romance is here, but there's also a lot going on at the same time for different people here. Okay, so I will leave it there. I want to wish you all the best for the month of September and in love. As I said, we've got the individual love readings on Patreon on Tier 1. So if you're interested, you can get the link beneath this video. I am wishing you well, my dear water signs, my beautiful Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio people. Love and light to all of you. All the best, and happy Virgo season.